All right. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Hello, hello.
Hi,
Hi, teacher. How are you?
I'm doing fine. And how are you guys today? Doing
A
good?
little bit tired.
A little bit tired?
Hello, Miss.
Hello, hello. All right, guys. Let's start our class for today. Today we have some very interesting activities. This is our part 2 of class 2 of level B2.5. So I will show you the agenda and then we will start with our class. Okay, first we're going to play a Pictionary game. I think you have played this game before. I will send you the link so everyone can participate and play the Pictionary. In the first part of our class, we're going to review usage of verbs. So mainly prefixes and suffixes, so word formation for verbs. We're going to play a bamboozle game. And finally, we're going to do a reading and a discussion activity that will be graded, okay? So the last part will be about work-life balance. We'll have a reading and then a discussion that will be graded, right? So let's start with the Pictionary. I will create the group. So it's a link in which we're going to practice verbs, okay? So the idea is for you to draw, get into the Scriblio room and add it, okay? So enter. I will wait for some of you and then you need to start drawing, okay? So you need to pay attention when it's your turn. You will get the word and you need to draw something to represent that verb. And the others will answer through the website, through the chat of the website. You will put your answer to get the points, right? So I already see Kiara is in the room. I'm waiting for the rest of you. So let's go to the link. I will check attendance after this activity, right? All right, I see Kiara, Karen, Santiago, Natalia. Okay, I'm waiting for the rest of the students. Sam, okay. Catherine, Maria. All right, so I'm going to click start. I think we have enough students now. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 students. Let's start the activity. Right, so pay attention. Who is in round? Okay, it's Maria's turn. So Maria has to draw. Okay, choose a word and you have to represent it. Drawing. Okay, so the others pay attention and write your guesses here. You can see the word has 3 letters. Maria, you can start drawing. Maria, tienes que dibujar. You have to draw. Okay. Okay, let's see what that is. Okay, we have one clue. This is R. We are practicing verbs, okay? Only verbs. No? Okay, Karen guessed it. Okay, let me try. Ah, no, this one is not it. Only 3 letters. Okay, the word was art. Oh, this is weird. Okay. Well, we are practicing verbs. Catherine, it's your turn. Select a verb, Catherine. Select a verb. Okay, the word has 7 letters. You can start drawing, Catherine. Oh, okay, but guys, try to select verbs.
Teacher,
Okay.
what does it mean?
Yes, you try to select words that you know and verbs, okay? Verbos, estamos practicando. A ustedes les aparecen opciones, entonces si no les aparece, bueno, elijan la palabra que conozcan. It's Vanessa's turn. Oh, very difficult. It was brainwash. Okay, it's Natalia's
Teacher,
turn.
it's difficult.
It's Natalia's turn. It was court. I couldn't see. Okay. Santiago, it's your turn. Let's do two more. Only three words, three letters. And the word was ice. Okay, let's do the last one for today. Karen, it's your turn to draw. Here we have two words, three letters and four letters.
Teacher, I choose the wrong word, but I try.
Okay.
I will try.
No more time. 5 seconds. No, what was it? No, it was very difficult. All right, guys, so we're going to stop with the game. Let's stop for now. I tried to include only verbs, but it didn't work. I did like this, but I included the words, but it didn't work. Yes, so it was maybe a problem on the website. I wrote the verbs here, but it didn't work. So apologies for that, but well, it's just a fun practice for to recognize drawings and words that we might know, right? Well, let's start checking the list, the attendance for today, and then we can continue with our practice. All right, just a second, please. Let me open the document. I'll try to put the activity again in other class, so maybe the ones who didn't draw today can draw on other occasions. Okay, Karen Acevedo.
Present, teacher.
All right, thank you. Santiago Fonseca.
Here, teacher.
All right. Kiara Martinez.
Present, teacher.
All right. Jorge Moreno.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, thanks. Natalia Navarro.
Hello, teacher.
All right. Diego Olarte.
Present teacher.
Okay. Manuela Ortiz.
Yes, teacher.
All right. Jessica Rios.
Present, teacher.
All right. Catherine Rodriguez.
Present, Miss.
Okay. Marlon Sanchez.
Present, teacher.
All right. Manuel Sepúlveda.
Hello, teacher. Present.
Right. Okay. Mendy Santa. Mendy. María Alejandra Vega.
Present, teacher.
Right. Vanessa Zambrano.
Present, teacher.
All right. Excellent, guys. Very good. All right, guys. So remember the message I sent you yesterday? So I already downloaded your grades for the activity that we completed yesterday in Moodle. Okay, so you can get the grade that you obtained in your attempt. That will be the first grade for our quizzes. All right, so I can see all of your. Now the activity will I will hide it. So that was today was the deadline for that. So I will hide the activity. Okay. So this is what we will do during the classes. I will speak with teacher Sandy and we will decide on some activities from Moodle that we are going to do during lessons. Okay. So those will only be done during the class, and the rest you are going to do like individually, right, on your own. So just for you to take into account. Okay. So for example, that first activity that we did won't be visible for you anymore. Okay, so that activity is not visible for you right now because the deadline was yesterday. Okay. Any questions about these, about Moodle, how we are going to work on it? It's clear?
Yes, teacher.
All right, perfect, guys. So let's start with our first part of the class. In this part, we're going to finish our review of word formation. Yesterday, we started with adverbs, adjectives, nouns, and pronouns. Today, we will finish this part with verbs, okay? So these are the most important part of a sentence in English is the verb, right? When we refer to actions, beings, or states. So as we already know, there are different types of verbs. These include modal verbs, auxiliary or helping verbs, active verbs, phrasal verbs, and passive verbs, right? So today we will cover how to form verbs. How do we usually form verbs? Okay. The verbs describe what people do, how they feel, and how things are in general. Okay. So we can form verbs adding prefixes or suffixes to words that we already know. All right. So that is our focus today. Let's start with the prefixes. So prefixes go at the beginning of the word. We use it to change the meaning of words, including verbs, okay? So we are going to start reading. So, for example, Santiago, can you read the first one, the one in orange color?
Okay, teacher. Alex decided to rewrite his paper to get a better grade. Right? Rewrite.
So the prefix there is rewrite. Maria, can you read the second one in blue?
Why did you know all of the work I did on the website? Now I have to read it all. Do
Yes, do and undo. Kiara, please read the next one, the pink one.
I think you should disconnect the printer and then reconnect it. That might work. Connect, disconnect.
Yeah, connect, disconnect. Diego, can you read the last one, please, in yellow?
Yes, teacher. You have to pre-order items so that you get them on time. Order, pre-order.
Order and pre-order. Good. So those are some of the common prefixes. Let's take a look at the list of common prefixes, the meaning, and some examples that we have, right? I will read the first, and then I will ask you to read the other ones. So re means again or back, right? So we can say restructure, revisit, reappear, rebuild, refinance. Okay, so to do it again, repeat. Okay. Catherine, can you read the second one, please? It's this.
Sure, miss. This. Reverse the meaning of the verb. Disappear, disallow, disarm, disconnect, discontinue.
Very good. This. Jorge, please read the next. Over.
Okay, teacher. Over, too much. Overback, oversleep, overwork.
The overeat too much. Overbook, oversleep, overwork. Do you know what is overbook? What's the meaning of overbook, the verb?
No, really, miss.
So, for example, when you book a hotel, do you understand this sentence? I need to book a hotel room.
Yes.
Like looking for something or like that.
Reserva. Yeah, to make a reservation is to book something. So when I overbook means that I make more reservations than it's possible, right? So maybe I booked two families for one hotel room on the same day. So I overbooked. Okay? It's clear? Overbook?
Yes, teacher.
All right. So oversleep, overwork. All right. Continue reading, Manuel. For next is un.
Reverses the meaning of the verb. Unbend, uncouple, unfasten.
Okay, yes. So reverse the meaning un. Unbend. Do you know what is bend or this verb to bend?
Doblar.
Yes. So unbend is doblar. Unbend. Uncouple. Desemparejar. Couple is emparejar. This is uncouple. Or unfasten. Do you know what this verb means? Fasten. To
It's
fasten.
like apretar.
Yes, when you are in a car, you need to fasten your seat belt. Or in an airplane, you also have to fasten your seat belt, right? Apretar, ajustar el cinturón. So, to unfasten is desapretar, soltar, unfasten. All right? Miss, the next prefix is miss. Jessica, can you read it, please? Miss.
Yes, teacher. Missed. Vaguely or wrongly. Mislead, misinform, misidentity.
Yeah, mislead, misinform, misidentify. Okay, mislead, dar mala información, ¿no? Like mislead, misinform. Let's see. Vanessa, can you read the next one? Out.
A teacher out more or better than others.
Example, outperform, outbid.
Outperform, outbid. Do you guys know what is outbid? Or what is the verb to bid? Okay, so I will give you an example. When you go to auction, this is called an auction. Imagine they are selling important things, maybe old artifacts or for a collection, I don't know, like paintings, well, all sorts of things. People go to auctions, to assets. So when you bid on an item, it's like you say, I will pay $50,000. I will pay $10,000. Okay, so you bid. To outbid is to offer more money than all of the others, okay? This is to outbid. So you offered more money than all the rest of people, okay? That is to outbid. Okay, and the last one we have code. So Marlon, can you read the definition and some of examples of code?
Me, teacher Marlon?
Yes.
Okay. Together, coexist, cooperate, co-own.
Yeah. So to exist together, to coexist, or to operate together, it's to cooperate. All right. So these are the most common prefixes that we can find to form verbs, specifically for verbs. All right. Here are other common prefixes. So there we have de. So it's do the opposite of, to devalue, deselect. So not value, but devalue. Okay, so it's doing the opposite. Or deselect. All right, let's continue reading. Karen, can you read the next one? For.
Earlier, before, foreclose, foresee.
Yeah, so for means to do something earlier or before. To foreclose means like to annul, annular, foreclose, okay? O foresee is prever, to foresee, okay? So that's the meaning of that prefix, for. Continue, Kiara. Intern.
Inter, between. Interact, intermix, interface. Face.
Yes, to between, interact, intermix, interface. Continue, Mandy. Pre. Mandy, pre.
Con el micrófono.
Yes.
Pre, before, predispose, prejudge, pretest.
Yes. So pre-expose, prejudge, pre-test. Good. Santiago, next, sub.
Okay, sub, under, below, subcontract, subdivide.
Yeah, so something under, subcontract or to subdivide, right? Let's see, Natalia, for next, trans.
Trans, across, over, transform, transcribe, transplant.
Yes, okay, so transform, transcribe. And with the last one here, it's under, so not enough. It's underfund, undersell, undervalue, underdevelop, ¿ok? Entonces, aquí tenemos de evaluar y como esta es la traducción sería undervalue. Let's see. subestimar, ¿ok? Undervalue. O subdesarrollar, underdeveloped, ¿ok? This is it. So those are the most common prefixes. Well, we will read or review both prefixes and suffixes, and after that, we will do the practice activity for both, okay? So do not worry. Now we finished prefixes. Now let's check some of the common suffixes to form the verbs. Suffixes go at the end of the word, right? So we use them to change a word, for example, from a noun or an adjective to a verb. Okay, we can transform a noun or an adjective into a verb. Let's see how we do it. So we have an example. The butter is very very soft because of the heat. So we can say soft is very soft. We can change it to a verb. The butter softens when it is hot. All right. So this is one of the most common suffixes in English to form a verb, the ending ENS suffix, okay? So we're going to check. These are the most common suffixes. Let's read them and read the examples as well. Diego, can you read the first one?
And to become, soften, darken, weaken, strengthen.
Strengthen, right? So this ending N means, or all of them mean to become or to be, right? So soften is to become soft, suavizarse. Darken means to become dark, oscurecerse. Widen, to become wide, ensancharse. Weaken, to become weak, debilitarse. Strengthen is to become strong, so fortalecer, right? So this is one of the most common to form verbs. The other one, so ICE, ISE or IZE, we can use both, means also to make or become. So we can say sympathize, empathize, synthesize, okay? Also the ending ate, to become, so to activate, to become active, to collaborate, to create, okay? And the last one is iffy or fi, or fine, ify or fine. This is justify, magnify, amplify, and satisfy. All right? So these are common suffixes that we use to create some verbs. Right? Is it clear? Do we have any questions so far about suffixes or prefixes? Nope. Okay. Right. So, okay, let me check here. Just guys. Now we're going to practice. So I will give you the link because this vocabulary is a bit more advanced. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes to check the vocabulary first, and then we can play the game, right? For example, what prefix we can add to the word act? That means to put something into action. So if you click, you will see the answer, right? To enact. So I'm giving you some time to check the vocabulary, 5 minutes, and then we can play the game, all right? So check them, and then we play it, all right? There you have the link. All right, guys. So, did you have some time to check the words? Ready? Okay, guys. So we're going to start playing the game. I will call one by one, and we will check the questions. Okay. Let's just start with group one. We'll start with Manuel. All right. Select a number, please.
The teacher number 4.
4. Okay. This one. To the verb do to make it a word, meaning done too much. What prefix can we add to the verb do so that it means that it's done too much?
Over.
Yes, overdo. The word is overdo. All right, second group, let's start with Catherine. Team 2.
Number 10, miss.
All right, number 10. Oh, okay, you get 50 points. Very good. Team number 1, Diego.
Teacher number 3.
3. Okay. Well, we studied this. The verb to
It
book.
is overbook.
Yes, to overbook. All right. Next one is for Karen. Team number 2. Karen.
Number 1.
Okay, number 1. This one, the to danger to make a word similar. Okay, what? A word meaning we put someone in a dangerous situation.
In danger.
Yes, to endanger. Good. All right, team 1. Let's see, Natalia.
Number 6.
6. Okay, you win 20 points for your team. Team number 2, Marlon.
Number 5, teacher.
5. Oh, you have to give 25 points. Team number 1, it's Maria.
Number 16.
16. All right. Oh, no, 50 points. Okay. Team number 2, Manuela.
And number 11, teacher.
11. Okay, Manuela, what suffix do we add to the word sharp to make a word meaning that something is more sharp?
Is oh, I can remember, teacher.
No?
No.
All right. The word is to sharpen. Okay, the suffix to sharpen. Okay, we don't get any points. Okay, for team number 1, Mandy. Mandy. Mandy, not here? Okay, Kiara. So for team number 1.
Teacher 9.
9. What prefix do we add to the word act to put something into action?
Interaction.
No, it's a prefix. So it's to enact. Okay. Prefijo va antes. No point here. Okay. For the second group, Vanessa.
Yeah, number 7.
7. Okay. What prefix do we add to the word pronounce when we say something wrong?
Mispronounce.
Yes, to mispronounce. Okay. Number 1 again. Who is missing? I think Santiago already? No?
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, it is. And number 12.
12. Okay.
Wait,
What prefix? Oh, Natalia, you have your microphone is on. Judge, to make something, meaning that you didn't judge something correctly. Okay?
Maybe what's like unjudged?
No, to misjudge. Yes. You thought it was bad and it was really good. So you misjudged it. Okay, team number 2, let's go with Jessica.
Yes, teacher, 2.
Number 2. Okay, to the word fresh, to make it a word meaning to make something fresh. No?
No.
Suffix, yes. So we say to freshen, okay? Freshen up. Que algo, refrescar, okay? To freshen up. All right. Okay, we're almost finished. So, Diego, can you go again, please, for team number 1?
14, teacher.
What suffix do we add to large to make a word meaning make larger?
Maybe enlarger. Large.
Enlarge. Oh, yes, there's a mistake here. It's a prefix. Aquí era prefijo, no sufijo. It's to enlarge. Yes, to enlarge. Good. Let's go again, Jorge, for team number 2.
8.
8. Okay, to the word align, to make a word that things don't line up. So the things are not aligned.
Disalign.
Misaligned. Not this, but misaligned. No points over here. Team number 1. Maria, the last one for your team.
15.
15. Okay, so sure. What prefix do we add to sure? So when we check something.
I don't know, teacher.
Okay, this one is to ensure, asegurarse, to ensure. All right, team number 2, let's see, Catherine. Number 13. What do we say when with inform? What prefix to make a word to give the wrong information?
You're misinformed.
It's to misinform. Very good. So the winners are team number 2. Very good, guys. So this topic is particularly useful for you guys. When in the exam, you have to form some words, right? Or to change the word into something else. So keep in mind these type of exercises because they will be helpful for you in the final exam, right? Well, guys, that was it for our review of verbs and verb formation. Now, here in the presentation, you will have some extra exercises I will show you. These exercises are in relation to the type of test that you are going to take, okay? So, as you can see, there are many exercises, a lot. So I just sent the material to you in case you want to check it. This is focus on grammar, so you can practice with other type of tests, like in the word formation that I was mentioning you. Okay, here, for example, you have a text about fish in aquariums. Okay, so I will do the first as an example, and then you can continue practicing it. There are more than 200,000 species of fish inhabiting many waters, and the word that they give you is differ. So they give you the verb, and you have to transform it into what? What do you think? They give you the verb to differ. What is the correct version of the word here? No idea?
Many different.
Different waters. So you take a verb and you transform it into an adjective, different waters, okay? So that's why we are reviewing word formation in nouns, pronouns, adjectives and adverbs, prepositions and verbs, okay? Because this is especially important for your exam, guys. So let's do this exercise together. I want you to take a look. And after this exercise, then we will do the discussion and the reading part, okay? So let's do this exercise about word formation. I'll give you some minutes and then we will solve it together. All right, guys, are you ready or do you need a bit more time for the exercise?
Some minutes, teacher, please.
All right. All right, ready?
Yes.
Yes, okay, let's check. Let's start checking. So let's start reading. For example, we'll start with Manuela, okay? Please continue, Manuela. New species of fish.
Okay, teacher. New species of fish are discovered every year from the deep, deepest part of the
Deepest.
sea, deepest part of the sea is thousands of feet down in total. Number 2 is darkness. In total darkness to the beautiful aqua blue waters of the coral reef, to the streams, lakes, and ponds of fresh fresh water found throughout the world.
Okay,
Fish
let's stop there. Thank you,
Okay.
Manuela. Continue, Catherine. Fish have adapted an incredible variety. Catherine?
For me,
Okay.
fish have adapted an incredible variety of life forms, styles, and behavior.
Yes, behaviors. Behaviors. Uh-huh. Okay.
The group of aquatic animals, continue?
Yes.
The groups of aquatic animals we can finish has involved for over 4,000 million.
No, 400.
400 million, sorry, years to be almost numbered.
To be the most
Numbered?
no, numerous.
Numerous.
Mhm. Numerous and diverse.
And diverse of the major vertebrate groups.
Okay, and stop there. Thank you. Numerous. All right, continue, Jorge. This is 41% of the world fishes.
So the number?
Yeah, 41%. What is highlighted in blue?
41% of the world's fish species inhabit only fresh water. This is pretty amazing considering that fresh water covers only 1% of the world surface. As you probably already know, salt water covers 70% of the Earth's surface.
Yes, of the air surface. Amazing. It's correct. Continue reading, please. Santiago. So the number.
Teacher, I don't have the answer to that one.
Okay, no problem. Read it.
I read it, okay. And so the number and of freshwater species, the marine or saltwater species is all the more mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling. Okay, so anyone has the answer? The number and
Variety, teacher.
varieties is in plural.
No, in singular, variety.
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 Okay. Variety. Like this. Variety of fresh water. Yes. Of fresh water. Diego, can you read the next one? While they inhabit.
Okay, while they inhabit the smallest amount of water, they have in fact adapted to a much wider range of habitats and to a greater variety of water conditions. Let's take a closer look at the unique adaptations of fish that have allowed them to live so successfully in the medium we call water.
Successfully. Very good. All right, guys. So how did you find these exercises? Do you think they are difficult? They are challenging for you, or are they easy? What do you think?
There are many words, many new words.
Yes. And well, especially we need to know how to transform the word from verb to noun, or from verb to adjective, or to adverb. Okay, so we need to keep practicing that. Well, guys, now we're going to start our next part of the class, which is going to be a reading and a little discussion. So let's see if we can complete the whole activity. This is the folder. So for now, you can open the document, but please do not edit it, okay? Just open it. So we can all have the text and we can read it, all right? So this activity you will download and complete. Okay, let's see here. This is weird. It looks kind of weird. I'm going to open it from my computer here. Right, so this is how you're supposed to see the activity. So first, we're going to check this vocabulary together. Let's see if we can read all the text. I think this is a very long activity. So we're going to read it, and I would like you to do the discussion part first, okay? So let's share, read it, and then you can do the discussion. The questions you can do later as practice, but today I want to focus on the discussion, right? So let's start reading. This is about work-life balance. We're going to read the text and then you can do the discussion part, right? Before we read, we're going to check the vocabulary in the text. Okay, we have a column, idle chit-chat, maternity leave, to bounce ideas of someone, to wear someone out, to clock in, etc. So I want you to try to match them to the definitions in front of you. I'm giving you some time to do it alone, but then we're going to socialize the answers together, okay? So, for example, I'll do the first, and then you can do the others. An idle chit-chat. This is a talk that is informal and irrelevant to work, okay? This is an idle chit-chat. So I'm writing here letter H. Right? So please download the document. And if you want to start editing, you can do it. So download it and you can work on that. Let's do the first part of the vocabulary first. And then we will socialize it, okay? Let's do it individually. All right, guys, let's socialize the vocabulary quickly so we can start reading the text. Okay? So for maternity leave, what's the answer, you guys? What letter? Yeah,
D.
it's letter D. The period of time a woman takes off work due to the birth of a child. Yes. 3, to bounce ideas off of someone.
J.
J.
J, to share ideas with someone to get feedback from them. It's J. 4, to wear someone out.
F.
F, to make someone very tired. It's correct. This is F. To clock in. Clock in.
Maybe C.
This is to record the time you begin to work. Yes, this is C. It's correct. 6, to make a concession.
G.
G, to give or allow something in order to end an argument. It's correct. To get paid on a pro rata basis. What is this?
Ready?
This is E. It's calculated according to how many hours you work. Okay, so this is how much you get paid. A freelancer
I.
is I. Yes, a person who sells their services or work by the hour or by the day. A commute. What is a commute?
A.
A regular journey.
A, a regular journey between work and home. And the last one, to be left to your own devices, is to be allowed to decide for yourself. All right, that is to be left to your own devices. All right, guys, so as I was telling you, we're going to read the text and then do the discussion part. So let's read. Vanessa, can you read the first text for Roland, please?
Okay, teacher. I work in a fairly traditional office every month doing a typical 9 to 5 job. I like my job, but it's annually that my commute to work takes an hour and a half each way, and most of my work could really be done online from home. But my boss doesn't seem to trust that we will get any work done if late to our own device, and everyone in the company has to log in and out every day. It is frustrating that they feel the need to monitor what we do so closely instead of
Yes, judging us.
But our task performance, like most companies do this day.
Yeah, okay, so that is Ronan. Now let's read the second situation. It's for Joe. Maria, please read it.
Yes. Joe, I used to do a typical 5-day week, but after I came out of my maternity leave, I decided that I want to spend more time with my children before they start school. After negotiating with my boss, we decided to cut my working week down to a 3-day work week. This, of course, means a significant cut in my pay too, as I am paying on a pro rata basis. I have since noticed that my work blood hasn't decreased in the slightest. I'm now doing
In the slightest.
in the slightest. I'm now doing 5 days worth of work in 3 days, but getting paid myself for it. I find myself having to take work home. You saw, you saw that I can meet the deadlines is wearing me out trying to you can work with looking after my children and my family. But I don't dare to bring this up with my boss because I think he feels as if he's made a huge concession letting me come in only 3 days a week.
All right, so you can see her maternity leave. Now she's working less days, but her workload is the same. So she needs to work from home or take her job home. Okay, now it's for Marcus. So let's hear Manuel. Can you read for Marcus, please?
Yes, teacher. I work for a global IT company, but because their headquarters is in the States, I do all my work online from home. That means that I don't waste time commuting or making idle chit chat with idle chit chat with colleagues. I work on a project basis, and this flexibility is very valuable to me because it means that I can easily take some time off when my children need me to go to their school performances or if I need to schedule an appointment with the dentist. The downside is that without clear office hour, I tend to work well into the evening, sometimes skipping dinner to finish a task. It can also get quite lonely working on my own, and I sometimes miss sharing ideas with colleagues.
Yes, sharing ideas with colleagues. Okay, and finally, let's hear Catherine for Lily.
Lily. I'm a freelancer and work for myself. This is great because I am in control of what I do and how I spend my time. At first, I was working from home, but I found it really hard to concentrate. There were just too many distractions around housework that need doing, another cup of tea, my family members wanting my attention for various things. So I started to go to nearby coffee to work, but the Wi-Fi connection wasn't ideal and I found myself drinking too much coffee. In the end, I decided to rent a desk in a co-working space with 5 other freelancers like myself. I like getting dressed to go work in the morning and be able to focus in an office environment. The other freelancers do similar kinds of web-based work to me, and so it is nice to have workmates to bounce idea of as well.
All right, very good. So you can see we have 4 different stories about how to balance your work and your daily life. Some are doing it better than others. So the first initial idea was for you to answer the questions A, B, C, or D. But I want you to focus today on the discussion part. So we will have maybe 4 groups, and each group should upload only one document. Okay, so you write your names here, and I want you to focus on the discussion part. If you have enough time to answer the questions, at least 1 or 2, that is perfect. Okay, just highlight the correct answer with the color that you prefer. Okay, But today, in the last 20 minutes of the class, I wanted to focus on the discussion. The discussion is, what are the challenges that you face in maintaining a healthy work or life balance? Okay, what are the difficulties or the challenges? And how can you overcome these challenges? Are there any aspects of your work or your personal life that make it difficult for you to have a balance of work and life? Okay, so I want you to focus on this, create a short paragraph with all of your ideas, and then you will upload the document back into the folder with your names. All right, so focus on the discussion. If you have time, then you can answer one or two questions. All right, is it clear, guys, what we need to do?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, all right, so let's create the breakout rooms. You will have 20 minutes to work on this. And let me create them. Is there anyone connected from two devices, two different devices?
Me, teacher.
Okay, let me check. So Karen is connected. Hmm. Let me check. All right, perfect. So let's start working on that.
Teacher, the file is uh, the download and after we upload.
Yes, you download it and edit it, and then you upload it again.
And the name of the file is
You can put group, you are group one, so you can put it group one worksheet, okay?
okay.
Put and include your names on the document, okay? Where it says names.
Okay, teacher.
Mhm.
Kiara, what do you think?
For me, I think that the challenge is the the time that I spent in the work. Um, the time I spend in my home. For example, sometimes when the months are finished, I should um, do more work in my home.
Okay. Jessica, what do you think? Jessica?
Hi, Jessica, are you here? No? Guys, remember the rule. If the one student doesn't participate, please don't include them in the worksheet, right? Thank you, guys.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
I will answer.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, hello.
Realize this is a very difficult question to answer.
That's the idea, that you socialize and discuss your ideas.
But most difficult challenges. So.
Where
Are there any particular aspect of your work or personal life that make it difficult to strike a balance? Balance. Yeah. The challenge you face.
Eh, I think that one of the things that help to healthy work-life balance is to organize each one of the activities that you need to do on the day or our tasks, and that's make me give us give help with our time during the day, so we can maybe we can work, but also we can spend time with family, practice any sports, and that makes our life a little balance.
Okay. For me, as a psychology, I think that it is a little bit difficult to maintain a balance of not accepting the emotional problems of my patients, since they wear me out mentally and steal my energy many times. And also my bosses want me to do things that are not my responsibilities. So I try to set limits on in particular aspect. On weekends, I turn off my phone. I walk outside, I go to ride bicycle, and doing exercise to maintain or to regain energy of the week.
Okay, that's a good point.
Teacher, how do you say manejar la ansiedad? Como darle manejo a la ansiedad.
To manage your anxiety.
To manage.
Manage your anxiety.
Anxiety. We work in a online file.
Okay.
Yes, it is correct.
Okay. Separate.
I think that you spent working, not you spent to work. I think I was wrong.
Uh,
No, that you spent
You
working.
spent without two.
I spend work.
Yes.
No, we have
Eliminate
to
I spend work.
delete work and
No,
two.
only work, not working. Oh, what?
That recognizing habits that may look like they give you benefits, but yes, they look like
benefits, but they don't really.
they look like um, but
In state. In state.
but they really don't, maybe. But they really don't. I think step doesn't work well there.
They are. But they aren't. Pero no lo son. So now hopefully
I look like
the idea.
Maybe recognizing those habits which, bueno, I think that we can change which for that. That may look like the connection of habitat may look like help you uh, instead benefits. Is that benefits? I think it's a noun.
Maybe is maybe
Okay. See, judging as based on our task performance.
Eugene, maybe?
Yes,
Let's see.
that's where you see in the text is judging as based on our task performance. In the task.
Ah, okay. So
Yes.
say what we do closely instead of judging us based on our task performance,
Yes,
like that?
I think it's the
Okay.
C. Sí.
Okay. Letter C. Okay. Write down, please. You can take notes. Number 2. Jo want to reduce her working hours because she thought she will be more efficient and productive when she was at an office, wanted to bring her work home, want to go on maternity leave, or want to spend time with her children. To Jo. Can you read? Nata, please.
Yes. Okay. I used to
The other question said that are there any particular aspect of your work or personal life that make it difficult to strike a balance?
Strike a balance?
We can put an aspect of our life and we can discuss about that.
Como tener paciencia
support
with your partners, because if you take all that they say personal, it will be a problem for the future and in the bad ways in your work and your life personal life.
Okay, let me try to take it here. Oh, could you write it? Yes, or I couldn't listen you properly.
Okay, let me write.
Esperamos.
C.
If for the second is D.
For 2, the answer I think is D.
Mm,
Okay, we only have
C,
1
D.
minute.
Okay, okay.
D for the 3, yes.
Yep. For the for
For the
C,
4th is C, yes.
5 D.
5D.
All right, guys, are you all finished with the activity? Or almost? At least with the discussion part, right? We are still waiting for the rest of the students to come back to the meeting. So please upload your document. I already see group number 1. So for example, Diego, Chiara, Maria are group number 2. Group number 3 is Karen, Manuel and Santiago. And group number 4 is Catherine, Natalia, and Vanessa. So you can write on the document the number of your group like this and upload it so I can check your discussions during the weekend, right? So please upload it today. You can finish it until tomorrow, okay? But tomorrow I will start checking. All right, guys? Good. Any
Okay.
questions?
No
Teacher,
question.
All
all is
right.
clear.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Have a nice weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. All right. Bye-bye, guys.
Good
See you
night,
on
miss.
Monday.
See you
Bye,
Monday.
teacher.
Good night,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.